All right, today I'm gonna give you guys a superset you can do for your chest. But first, I wanna talk about the muscle itself before we get into the actual movement. Now, your chest is like any other muscle. So I'm gonna use a bicep as an example. Your bicep, it can contract, right? Contract and shorten, or it can lengthen and stretch. Contract, stretch, contract, stretch. Your chest is the exact same way. So we take the shirt off. So with the chest, it's the exact same thing. It can contract, it can lengthen, contract, lengthen. So I want to pick two movements in this superset that's going to train both the contraction and the lengthening phase of my chest. Now, the first movement is going to be a dumbbell bench press. With the dumbbell bench, where is that movement the toughest? It's the toughest at the bottom. So at the bottom is where my chest is going to stretch, right? Then I'm gonna pair that movement with a cable chest fly, because with that movement, where's that movement the toughest? At the very front. And guess what? It's the opposite. At the front of that movement is when it fully contracts, right? So with my dumbbell bench press, it's the toughest at the bottom where it's fully stretched. And then my cable fly is toughest at the front where it contracts. So enough talking, let's get into the actual movements coming up. Now, something you'll notice with that bench press I just did was we talked about that movement is biased towards that stretch position. It's biased towards the bottom of that movement is the toughest part. So what you noticed was when I did that bench, I didn't rush my way out of the bottom. I wasn't just coming out of it like that. Instead, I was kind of coming here and then coming out. It was almost like a little baby pause at the bottom. Now, when we go to the cables next, it'll be the exact opposite. That movement, again, is biased towards that contracted position. So I'm gonna actually pause when I get to the front. I'm not gonna pause back here with that, with the cable fly. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get to the front and pause in that front position. Now again, with that movement, this one is biased towards this position, the contracted position, when that chest really squeezes, right? So I put the pause, I didn't pause back here on this one, I paused in the front and tried to squeeze that chest more and more and more. All right, so that is the superset right there. Again, we did a dumbbell bench press and then we did a cable fly, right? Remember, the dumbbell bench press, it's difficult at the bottom. It's really more biased towards that stretched position of my chest. The cable fly is more biased towards that contracted position when the arms are in front. So that's why I like that superset, because it's not, if I did a dumbbell bench and then a barbell bench, well, they're very similar movements. It's almost redundant, right? But with this approach, I can hit my chest in both, but on one movement, I'm really attacking the chest in that stretched, lengthened position. And the other movement, I'm really attacking the chest in that fully shortened, contracted position. So the two movements can really serve two different purposes. So that's a super simple superset you can add to your chest day. For me today, I'm doing 4 rounds of each. With the dumbbells, I'm doing 8 reps. And with the cable flies, I'm doing 10 reps with that pause in the front. Add it to your chest day. Let me know how it is. I promise your chest is gonna be rocking. If you want more information and more videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel and or go to clawathletics.com. We have articles, videos, all that stuff, you name it, on the website. And until next time, give that a try, and thank you for watching. Peace.